OKFM 101.7.
Honorable Afenyo Markin, a majority leader in Parliament, MP for Ifutu, Yanino Entry and Kobo. Honorable Marjanope.
Kwame, Mutawase, Anope, Mwachi, na Micha, Ompay for a new money, Jumo studio, and I wait for you to Anope.
Yagina Yesu Joe pa. Now, Enra, after the elections, Enra Moye press conference, Nessa, ye tearful tear ye pa, and somebody, and a money too, or mine anymore.
Kwame, Mutawase, Ozikan. MPP for Mortibiano yada Ghana fase wame yana kwenya yatena bem ya ye mpuntu juma na ye niso no mfa so no Ghana fo ehu sinto awa abem bia so no yagitum yato abewie Ghana fo ache won adwen of course issue about what ya now compare figures etumu there indeed here na kasa hen party imba dodonara 121 aba and Ghana for dodonara 121 aba considering the fact that the outcome of the elections turnout was around 60%. Issue NDC for one figure one year in 2020 election. Now issue yaza it's obvious that one figure numpo and koso they maintain figure winye and then anyen ye figure na yenyano or kofum obaba but no politics more tiny
But honorable sir uchremu a saade we mate e kire se eye voter apathy na eye dey
the damn me picture the dodo narano were perhaps dissatisfied with ebia aben nedwuma waye and a party mbabi wo wa azibi enya wonete intino wanto abano kra mbojatmasa se oyaza wokwekotowe wodi tie na ntononko. So for me that is a message worker train there we should come back and reflect and resolve certain challenges. So that being said, I also said that on the first time party be a loose election. Sebeke at 2016, yen Omanpeyin Akufo-Addo, we need with over 1 million votes. Parliamentary seat, yenya 169, which at the time was very unprecedented. The NDC as a party was bruised, very dejected, but they went back to the drawing board and regrouped and started their campaign. So for me, that is the bottom line. Politics more tiny. Boko back, but I mean, we chased there. Ghana for with time was it to Wabungo oh Sana MPP Aban Yekra Chen za NDC but that one we'll leave that one for a future discussion. For now, let's wish this government well. As Democrats, let's wish them well. Let's pray that they also proceed with policies to meet the aspirations of the people of Ghana. Of course, the fact that anyone in Yajin said that we should wish them bad luck. No. If the government succeeds, it is for the benefit of the people of Ghana. So as a political class, we wish them well. But then we will scrutinize them. We will, oppose things Olumbo Ghana for. And we believe that with time, Ghana for bohu yejuma yeye them investment in education. Investment in ICT technology, investment in road infrastructure, investment in the fishery sector, and all other sectors, with time, it is the Ghanaians would be able to compare that MPP aban yabay za akufado onye na dom waye and za era mahamaso wasna baby za wetu waye. So I'm sure come 2028 the yina yetim koma Ghana will have an opportunity to compare 3 SHS are and then the STEM na ye introduce and all the reforms are ye vocational training institutions yabashe how wabe how they will sustain some of these social intervention programs and the school feeding are expanded to almost all schools and all. With time we'll get to know what our friends who have just assumed the reins of government would also do. Now, that said, Yambra post-election, which is there.
And Sana Yababa post-election, Mamusa, everyone say maybe they would depart from a policy of continuity. Because maybe a while, no makase or more a review. But it's a free senior high, or more review, no more democrat, private schools, so no near the idea. A young say be a near maybe a while in the process of continuity, no, or more review, and I'm sacrum.
Well, Kwame, Pocho, let's give them time.
Okay.
So Abembia was the honeymoon.
Sure.
Abembia the first 100 days, then share the striking difference be Wobotum was Abba.
Okay.
Then share the Wobotum why. I to be unfair, the maybe preempt, but I'm saying that with time we'll get to know their true intent. So one time.
Okay.
In Parliament, we'll have an opportunity to scrutinize their policies. I was a time.
Okay.
At least the first 100 days, we'll get some indications, and then we'll take it out from there. But Yambra post-election, Asama Nebe Yadutruga. For me, Dr. Baumia Yeno, it didn't see the Wagana. There, what were baby na will compile and I will collect results. No we cry na anopa no cron obaba out wabaka the look abano when there when zin kunyim ojitum the anye yaman na orbo nimpa wezin kunyim na bado Dr. Baumia nyankoponisha no ontununkum. Why you busy ama kebimem kebi? Why you busy abua Ghana? What said or your mamba pa? Or to kebimem kebi ase? Na me jiz the ninyan kupona awesome no obesha. Za oye no abua Ghana na asomdwe. Me yinyinara pensioner ebi anchoba bano amba. Normally what will be we are parties they wait upon the electoral commission to make declarations and some will be waka. I mean, this is the MPP for Yankasa system they put in place. It made us have a direct data in early in real time, and based on that, we knew the situation, and we were sincere about it. And young yede yebe basabasebi. Now, NDC, so Pape will concede even before electoral commission by announced. Immediately or concede, then parliamentary seats NDC for him there will lose. They start with one macho man was in front was it true? Sheza also what the central. Why a coalition? Now I could stop one. Now was a Sebio another return officer only declare results. And what to do with you? When you know Bandam, Echo Okayfm Central, this is our OC issue videos in a MP or country, your friend then return officer, only other NDC painful, and what the Basabasa, what the Force Electoral Commission, they own declare they go 78% because of what? Obwasi East, the parliamentary candidate, was Nika Shedim, Wakolok in Shedim, was it true to there, on choose Nunkwa, another Boko Parliament. And also we're forcing the on sign on the Wajatu. Ablikumanov, Shazosi or Oyasefim, what threatened Abrente would do they to us 1 minute, 2 minutes. On declare, issue of video now, Oyasefim. Then, on the basis of that, as some poor kind, okay, we declare you are friend and NDC candidate, one more figures be no coalition. And the way NDC for work concofu we fee Mankasama constituency and an answer. NDC for could share municipal assembly. What's the what today? A sabu MC no we are street light. Anti walk on odo. How do you do this? Walk on sake assembly staff in yina. We impono what the to social media there. One vice chairman. Why you? Emma, what you shall win. And it means the NDC MPP for INBB. Or your plotter, what plotting them Robaya Wubutu to Trusam. Meanwhile, no, na Yemubinum, Adofubia over NDC. Eya sutrama yende eya brente na wofen atwadona wo kana asem wonyim bebi owo the ma brente ya brenta okay dey to trusem bi wo police station bi wofen sekeja no no wo mai wofen mfuna wona kam okafa nkofu bi won fisimpa the one for ballot box wokita wire was it go MPP for the men say me 90 funu wonyim. Yet they wanted to incite their people into what I could send me by there. You were friend them attradono on rather no or you shall win. But no one in the work I could some police crime officer of free atradon no second. A tree no should I do the phone. A tree a woman that some national security for Abemino, that's what say win. And we use honor as a basis. Issue social media, no one control social media, trying to incite their people to go on an attack. Apart from Winneba, they are all over the country attacking individuals. Ibinum Dudona want to be reported to the media, and it hasn't been captured by the media. If state institutions are, she's a worker here, Ghana gas, no answer, why the work of national security. Ghana port. But Yamin Charles there, Omanpein, Akufado, Oji Ananado, Okache police for the 1 year wage. For me, it is not enough for Abena or Bano to say that we also will stop war party for no. Or you want to say watch on Kutupa. Or you want to say what direct one because boys will move from the report. Will move. They go planned. They move in vehicles. One and not of four as a moment. One and not direct one. Will move so when you in for parliamentarians, national executives, they will move. It is not a matter of
honorable parliamentarians national executives.
Oh, it's a video now. Your friend and Ora Sam George. Otukuno. Bazintel, one deputy National Communication Officer. Show central video now. You see your friend and you see Sam George in it, Honorable Sam George. Issue Ablikumanot, so you see Honorable Sam George. Issue your friend and video for Tema Central. You a friend and Honorable the Firmapo. Okay? Into no NDC phone to Mkade or your one party boys be taken a wara, wash a one warrior BB. Or you want to pay for no what age? No, why do I don't by Obandam? Sabi, presidency. Does that mean that at all costs or there you win a parliamentary majority, 2/3 majority, and sign it to my governor? The past 8 years, yes, it's just one majority. In spite of all the difficulties, so we have been able to govern, and we've always reached out to them, even where they disagreed with us. We've managed throughout the past 8 years. On this occasion, they even have more than enough majority. So if you have enough majority, why they're all there? Sub in your quest for a so-called 213, you go on rampage, destroying properties, a broom crofo, a threatening crofo. But Kwame, me your prophet, me your commission, me your biamumaze, me your mission. No more than a pedamakacha NDC in paying for the day. As I was in one shilling ye, or Sunday, the more from now will use one to cause mayhem, to beat MPP people, to threaten them, MPP for no. The more from no on Chebiara, they will turn on them. The reason why I make a damn there, in that man, after a friend's amen, in the after itu zaman, the uncle Zibon, my own 6 months. Nimpan Ebio on Yejuma, or Juma. Nimpan Ebia Oya, the man also am promise. But you know, Obia Wapa Bame Biano, on him there, a Bame Nentina on Yazi. The expectation of who grassroots is very high. And the main expectation, it mounts pressure on our leader to satisfy that expectation. In terms of employment, Abia, you have about 10,000. When now recruitment, in Yamaho, Benya Mobi. And one other Sambaba. Intino me catch a million NDC for there. One Nabotabo. Not any one banner, wanted to eat, wanted to infinite, one offensive weapons. One day. I had a man, the monk of Fiera, the better will come up. That the same people are chasing them. Abia opinion be our parliament. No constituency for so Jabia, or to a true man. Abia no went to one satisfied. No promise. Where you were friend and one satisfied. No request to be okay. No, the chasing war parliament. No, one can anchor any fee. One local on a number. No, all madam MP in play. I'm not a prophet, but the all Kodono, Kwame, mark my words. These things will be heard because you are now emboldening the people to be lawless, to give you power. As a child, if Onyo be not on far the way to true some Konoda or the Boko on Ankasa opinion Osman Nodo. But that one will leave it to posterity. And MPP for ya some so I can there. I'm paying Mama. Only there Oma Ghana for one muja Okana Membu. Since that is what we are seeing. One hour pray one hour the English woman. One hour walk a woman jogu. A bed Japaza was said in the docker come. Ninano Okotianism. It is a yes set civil society. Asofo painful, imam painful, and I am diplomatic community in there. One for one to be now one NDC in painful kasa. Abe yena yaba bemeda yako position da. One ankasa they've been in government before, they've been in opposition, and I expect them to know better and to make it better than it was. The main situation now. What will be we are comfortable in Brescia one same way to true summon on Wagana. On my name, Yamno on Quakan, baby or do Okudu in the ancient. So, and let's keep it decent and ensure that politics are here at Wagana. No, I akono. After all, or yet to memo for 1.20 the young idea, a member. Into the Osha Membuma, that should be our priority. It shouldn't be there, the budget to true some. Mr. Bambofo, Yana police, Yana Switcher now, I want to wobble young man. The remaining coalition ACA, all the way, other constituencies are all the way. There's someone there, one more full protection. so that the no coalition to obedient one the quando already electoral commission. I'm assurance the waboshe no why. Now all the illegal referendum declarations as they are being reversed. Yes, ready. NDC. What's one paying for? What's it one? And now we train one on the collation process. And I know they have it. They have it. So that there will be a serene atmosphere, peaceful atmosphere. So we go for 5-5. No, we'll supervise collation. And then it's in the full glare of the public. No, will be back at all. When we're there, said you'll be doing no, declare. Because in the law, no, say if you have 78%, next day 70% plus, it will be declared. No, they should allow those decisions for the electoral commission. And where there's a disagreement, we corner. You know, yes, but for the one brim. Kwame, in bra, and I want you, Juma. So it will break china. It will was from reaction. Sometimes it will break china. You may think there in your temporal success, but trust me, you cannot sustain that success. I repeat, if you use lawlessness to achieve an aim, that success will be short-lived. If you use lawlessness to achieve a certain political success as a politician, that success will be short-lived because you cannot sustain it. Imbra may be slow, Imbra may be uncomfortable, but Imbra is the best way to achieve all that you want to achieve as a Democrat. Inti yenyanum NDC for one share so. Sunday, the 1 year no, ebia na will feed the power naba. But 4 years onyechiru. Kwame, 4 years. Onyechiru kokokokokokokokokok. Ebia sinto oba MPP ya femunu. Ghana fo akade debi damazi wompe. One opportunity. Ebia in their case no, it could be worse. Send there, wotumu win 7 seats. I will feed the traditional lawyer MPP seats. They should also know that it's going to be Obutumatu. Yoko Central Regional, for instance, 2016, we won 19 seats. 19 seats out of 23. They only had 4. Central Region. In December, that's a table that tenor. You should tell them there, indeed, Ghana 4, they take decisions based on what they see. In any event, you know, the victory now win, you know, on your overwhelming victory. So most places, you know,
now when you're more than
53. So on here, Bibi Obakado, the entire country is in support of them. No. So they should know that it's a country that the opposition party has, you know, a huge following. So we need to still build consensus in how we engage each other.
Now, Honorable Obekase, say until 7th January, Muna Modasuwa power. Does it mean, sir, you can't crop the ship of discipline?
The president has issued orders. But I'm saying that where party leaders, NDC, Mpeyinfono, Washechu, Awoma, Moframan, Washe, Ukraine, all right? It makes things difficult. And Kwame, let's also not be oblivious of some reality. You know, a police phone on your soldier phone as anyone. They are citizens like you and me, you and I. And they don't want also to be victimized. They know their power has changed hands. Now, sometimes, you know, in doing their work, you know, they also look at the power of the day. That, hey, when you're the party, baby, now, the magic. If they enforce the law now, careful, they will become victims. So they are also careful. They are also careful. So it's a very difficult situation. That is what I'm saying there. It is not enough for NDC Mpeyinfo to all of a sudden issue a statement. It is hypocritical on their part because one person was as in him. And I call him Mpocho for the sake of argument. Just for the sake of your listeners now, we'll say, you know, isn't it the case there? Videos in MPs womb. I want to say, I'm sure your media as you've seen it.
Yeah.
Is it not the MPs on NDC side and NDC leaders and Woody Mofaman Wenima? Am I lying?
Yeah.
Let's call it a spade a spade.
Sure.
Kwame.
Sure.
Oh, you no kwa no, you no kwa.
No quarry.
Sure. Into no anya Mofaman be no wow so keke. You see, before I sign a full soldier be obo there or country Afenyo. Also keke o pay me be nase. Now in this case, you know, NDC paying for no be. Was him? NDC MPs, you know, was him? And a warrior assaulted them. The other what it is Honorable Patrick Boama, and him there who will call me fee, what threaten, only unto me denify. When Chinchim Nisa, Ajit, Negua. Most of them will win. Papa is there, always or use him Braquando. Okay? Every Moko, Nifi, I assume Moko then. The cost around the Nifi, what call a shopping sheet. Why?
Anna, way. Baby, or what? Matisse, parliamentary candidates in the cassette, print sheets and warm attitude. And no, so print sheets.
No, yes, Kanye, Binum was Kanye was it before. You know, this time, you know, MP before, yeah, a Jumebia, you know, it was all aimed at ensuring the MPC the above. Unless some agents are ABA no way reckless. But for instance, the orders were given. The work can happen in Vienna where your entries new year. You can for phone for chat first scan. Now a friend is a call collation center. So a lot of the PC 90s of what you want to watch no. There was scan copy or but just matter. Because one strategy in the wanted to what show now there will be no evidence now deny basa. For instance, a honorable equity ablikuma not. And an answer as a way we know. They realize that no, my men or one pink sheet in into no, they try to enter a house with a view there, walk on the waka scatter pink sheet or into she had to call the police. And then answer 7 police. Now what benefit you were protected. And that's the same thing, they had to be there because NDC for no echo order walk on your pink sheet. Say if you didn't win election and power, say NDC candidates no NDC paying for no. We feel that Ablikuma North will win and power. Why are they going to the woman's house? About into the walk with my minifi, they walk on your pink sheet. And woman or three why you did there walk a pink sheet. It been work there, pink sheet me. The woman had it and recorded it. And then repayment or bobo manko fati. I mean, it is not fair. It is not fair. You know, NDC for opposition. What can say? Walk a human right. Walk a rule of law. Walk a there. A electoral commission in your fair. Now, are they being fair? Are they being fair? They are not. They are not. What threatening Kofo? How can you say that a co threaten Honorable Patrick Boama onto Mendenifi? Share in Sawoma Dwejiri, that way or a majority chief with Honorable friend and Honorable Frank and not on prayer. And to choose some awards warrior coalition, no one take, no one to basa, waka scatter, shares a warrior once a woman, share a friend and a yensrano, all because you are losing an election, share a tepa, the warrior not more boss because electoral commission in Jananado, it's not called to grab warrior declaration. It is not right. It is just not right. So I am calling on NDC leadership. I'm calling on President-elect, President Mahama, that yes, friend, all of them should walk the talk. They should withdraw those leaders who have been assigned to lead their foot soldiers to cause mayhem. I am pleading with my respected colleague. I'm pleading with my respected colleagues in Parliament who are part of this action. the Ombwa Oman Ghana Osande za Oro Kodono onye Ghana inya na asomdwe na yenya yenko yemfa nko yenenyim na Oman no onyamfa so mfi kebimem kebim
na ayi honorable is it not the case say esede bia aban besese bia no yenya sa group of thugs bia wɔn ye saa de yi sɛ mo kura mo prince 2016 2017 no yenya group bia wɔn so afa wɔn sɛ ye cars ye begigi ye japade ye kɔ ha kɔ siwe
Kwame, that which was bad yesterday is bad today and it will be bad tomorrow.
Sure.
The magnitude of it today is very bad and it's gotten out of hand. This one, it is not like, oh, Nimpano, Okoye Bibi, but this one, it is directly linked to Abana Ayato Nankasa, Mojazmasa. There's a difference. Two scenarios here. Scenario one here, Abana Wato Nankasa, a group of was the Itul, and then second, and other weapons. If the General Electoral Commission do they declare as if there was a coup, another revolution, which is not the case. That is different from what to Abewe, no way your man paying for one when in a way, no full soldiers be one of them that were prejudicated or warriors are on some fata. Those situations are different. But on this one, I'm really condemning the actions that what the General Returning Officer do they declare because in your 78%. Why what banner was select the pink sheet in there was easy you win and can why you won't declare. You know, and Kwame, if your videos now, you will see clearly there or you need down. And that is where I think that it is not right. If you have the Kumanov video now, the gentleman was threatening Oman 2 minutes, Oman 1 minute, and Biruko, 1 year, Obokuno, 1 year, Etubotu, 1 year, Obesu, the whole place, East regional office or regional, and you realize that police were helpless. And what threatened NPP in paying for over there, they should leave the place. Obokuan. I'm saying there, the man's in the open them. Into Equani we are, na Ebasam AC. Equani we are name Bazefim. You've gotten your majority in parliament. Nimpana ways in Kuguno, so ne other MPs are winning one. Also, in the book, no, only no band up. Only no band up. Into no, which is there or there, yes, and so now, Madam is the main no dutra. And I want media and so you be the sole voicer also Obutumna was the one out to me to call these actions out so then these individuals out so that Ghana will have its peace.
Honorable, you better say no pay.
Kwame Mpocho, Medawasibio, Namisha Yenina.
Unshra won so. Honorable Afenyo Markin, a MP for Ifutu, majority leader in Parliament. Near no action coming. Okay, 101.7. So in
okayfm 101.7.